What it do? It's Lango. We here with the post-game reactions. If you like the video, let's get it. Alright, so this game really showed a couple things. First, you really forget how long Giannis truly is. Pause.
Freak ass nigga.
And I say that because it was a play where he just took a Euro step and he went like 8 feet in 2 steps. And you really don't see players do that in the league. Like, it's nobody you really seen do that stuff before. And in the fourth quarter, it was a Greek freak and a Kawhi takeover. And up until Kawhi, up until when Kawhi went cold, and this is a totally different thing that we're gonna get to in a couple seconds. And Paul George and Kawhi, look, Paul George and Kawhi just took every difficult shot possible. Them niggas thought they had Hall of Fame difficult shots on, and the shit was just not falling at all. It's kind of crazy because they made the game more difficult than what it had to be. And hold up, even before I get any further, I want to say this. We be slandering the hell, and I mean the absolute hell out of Paul George whenever he has one bad game. But the dude been balling and hooping all season, and we didn't hear anybody say anything, not a damn peep. Now, I'm not a playoff P stan or Paul George stan or anything, but we don't need to get on his ass calling him way off P every time he has a bad game. Like, quit riding this man's nuts. And Jrue Holiday looked a little rusty, but he came through in the end. But I heard that COVID stuff be messing with players, so I wouldn't really hold it against them. And one thing we saw this game was Giannis have the responsibility and take on the responsibility of guarding the other team's best player in the clutch. And not only did he do that, Giannis took over and scored the last 17 points for the Bucks in the fourth quarter. So Giannis did his thing.
Great ball rotation, Middleton, Giannis downhill, slams it home, and the Bucks lead by.
And also, it's like it be going so well for PGA, and then he just be putting himself in a situation like he just fall off a bike, like a kid going down the stairs on a bike. It's just funny. Like, I don't know what he doing it to himself. He really is.
This is a live look at Paul George in any clutch situation.
If you know me, you knew I was finna get to this game. Why? Because the Grizzlies are the Grizzlies. Keep me and M, you know what's going on. But Justice friggin' Winslow, play this man 40 minutes because woohoo, that boy was hooping tonight. Desmond Bane was hooping too. Desmond Bane was doing all of the little things tonight, and a lot of people not gonna notice that, but him and Tillman have been my favorite 2 rookies to watch this year. And it's not because my team drafted them, it's because the way they play, they give effort with everything they do and intensity. That's what it is, really. It's all about the grit and grind. Like, they have the mentality to really step up when we need it. And this Grizzlies team really just needs to get healthy. They really do. I say that because Justice Winslow is already looking comfortable in the offense again. Him playing these few games off an injury grace period, right? And he's already playing well. His defense was already there since the first game he came back, and it seems like slowly his offense is gonna match it, and it's coming back. I'm telling you, I'm not sure how much longer Justice is gonna be coming off the bench when he's there. And he claims Jaren is on the way too. This Grizzlies team is going to be a certified playoff team. They're not missing it this year. I'm telling y'all. But keep sleeping on Memphis. Y'all can do that. I'm not gonna be sleeping on Memphis. I know I'm not. And the Rockets are trash. Them boys shot like 1 for 19 at halftime from 3, 19% from the field at halftime. Steven Silas deserved better. He didn't sign up to coach these people. He signed up to coach James Harden and Russ. Man. Side note, Ja had a little bit of an off game, but if you checked and watched the game, it wasn't really that bad. He played defense. He assisted his teammates. Check that bus minus. Check that plus minus, and you'll see. And Memphis takes the dub, so you know what's going on. Side note, didn't really watch this game all the way until the last 5 minutes. Bradley Beal kind of got hold out of this game. I'm not gonna lie to you, because on the out of bounds play where he slipped trying to when he caught the ball from the inbound, Jason Tatum sweat. It was a wet spot on the floor. They should have already identified it, wiped it down, and he would have never stepped out of bounds. And 2 plays before that, Russ did miss an open 3. Not sure that was a deciding factor of the game because both of them played well. Jason Tatum took that to his advantage off of that out of bounds play. Out of bounds call, and game timed it. So he was open. What what more can I say? Celtics win.
Hands at Tatum. Tatum spins on the baseline, goes hard to the basket, gets 2 and a foul.
This game was going on around the same time the Grizzlies game was going on, and of course I watched the Grizzlies game first over them because Memphis, duh. But both of the games were blowouts, so kind of boring in my opinion. But hey, Curry didn't really play a lot. Draymond didn't play a lot because they were getting their butts kicked. So the whole game start to finish. Also, Lakers fans do not deserve Marc Gasol whatsoever. Not at all. Y'all be trashing this man. His playmaking helps y'all. His presence, his screen sets, everything he does is very beneficial to this team. And you probably saw that stuff tonight. But hey, Kyle Kuzma became the hustle team, the hustle player for this team. Lakers, when healthy, are still a threat. Do not forget about it at all. I know I won't. Richard Jefferson is also one of the funniest commentators I've ever seen. So, yeah. I say this game for last because who knew this would be the game of the night? The Kings and the Hornets. The Kings really blew this shit. Luke Walton needs to be fired. He should have been gone. He really trashed as hell at a coach, but that's not for this video to talk about. But Luke Walton, bye-bye. Pack that man up. He blew a lead that was big in the fourth. LaMelo Ball was balling in the fourth. PJ Washington was going off all game. But Malik Monk called game? Sorry, Kenny, didn't mean to steal that, but Malik Monk said game time. And I did not think he was gonna take that shot. He had around 20 tonight. Did good. Malik Monk been playing. He was out of the rotation completely because of the controversial stuff he did in the offseason. We're not gonna get into that. But he need to give up that number to LaMelo because he on some hating shit. Real talk. Get that number up. Like, you hit a little game winner, get that number up, nigga. Right now. I'm just bud. I know cap. Malik Monk really got balls and still taking that shot, hitting the N1 and hitting those clutch free throws. So does Terry Rozier. He had an off game and then he hit that 3. They hit those 3 free throws and he came through in the clutch. PJ Washington, stats wise this year, has not had a really great year, but do not let that fool you because his impact on those games in Charlotte and the Hornets games have been good. Also, Harrison Barnes is still kind of like underrated. Like, he was very hated because of the end of the Warriors stint he had where he just bricked all those shots in the finals and stuff, and then people were like he's overpaid. Now he's kind of underpaid. He's one of the better, he's a good, pretty solid defender and one of the better ISO scorers in the NBA right now. And I'm gonna throw this little Harrison Barnes clip up because I fuck with Harrison Barnes, but
Pitch there. Luke Walton slowing it down. Said, will you please get the ball to this man? Throw it down, HB! Throw it down! Say it with your chest! One more look.
But they lost this game and GG. Game time. That's all this was, bro. See y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe.